Whoa, whoa, whoa. Talk so sweet to me.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of
the
this
connection
Cincinnati
to your
crowd
computer.
in full effect a moment
I
ago.
lost connection to you. It said the connection to your computer. Let me see. Yeah, my stream is still up. It's probably because yeah. What, honey? No, no. Yeah, I'm jumping right now. Play season game. I don't even have a strategy with this team yet. It's like I don't have a QB. Nah, well, let's go with the 60s helmet. I'm all white, right? Yeah, you're all black. Ready. All right, let's have some fun. What's up, Hip? I don't know. They've been eating everything I put up there. My blitzes are pretty easy to read, but and uh, I'm I'm kind of hurting in every Steelers team needs a lot of work, and the guy that had him, he just wasn't paying attention to
With the
him.
Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just
He
to
didn't
our right,
he didn't
we
show up for the
welcome you into
draft.
Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio.
He just
This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Which of these 0-3 teams will visit the win column for the first time? We'll see. We're underway here in Week 4.
Right. All right.
Play fake. Mayfield. And his first look is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 45. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when
I was not expecting to run.
As we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to...
Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And this will be brought back to the 22.
Yeah, that was a double outside blitz. Safety blitz.
He also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, dude, I lost my last game, but I had some really cool plays on the Wildcat. Had a super cool pass play. Whoa.
First down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard.
Oh.
And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Going to throw deep for the end zone.
It'll
be intercepted.
That was a bad throw.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals
bad
are
throw.
Take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership.
Man, complete.
Get him, Woodson.
20.
Gone. Ocho.
For a Cincinnati score. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead.
Yeah, I got blocked well.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score.
And Bush, he doesn't have any he's quick, but he doesn't have
after the touchdown,
yeah.
McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early.
Yeah, I thought you had won that game.
Pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down about the 30-yard line.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Here's McDonald to throw. The Bengal pressure gives him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Dude, I thought I got picked.
Juju Smith-Schuster. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Dude, I just pulled that guy out of free agency. He was like I only got him because he's got some good speed on him, but
it's up and good. So these
I can't remember his name, Donald or Douglas.
And we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, I didn't even notice you were on shot clock.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Mayfield on play action.
Shit.
Looking deep downfield. Well, this is taken in.
Oh, this guy's too slow.
Big play there. 78 yards. And the Bengals on just 2 plays.
I mean, I saw the whole play the whole entire time. You switched it like at the very end, and my guy started moving, so it was like I couldn't get back there, but I saw him. I knew where he was going.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
You're getting smacked.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Why not?
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Harris. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they
okay, that didn't work.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Room to run past midfield. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
McDonald's. Cole McDonald. Cole McDonald had a farm.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Whoa.
And this is
wow. That was a really bad pass, and I got super lucky.
Sometimes luck is all you need. That was not even the intended receiver on that play.
Well, Johnny on the spot, though.
Yeah, and it turned into a big play for those guys on offense. They'll take it each and every time.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's in.
Yeah, I saw you stacked on with star players on the other side.
Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Oh my goodness.
No good. And
yeah, I was. You were on the right side. I switched it last second because I was like, dude, that's we like stacked over there with. I saw 3 development players.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out.
Yeah, somebody got in my way when I was running.
You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
Yeah, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Mayfield off the play fake. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Mixon with a 1st down and more. And he's free going down the left side. It's
my goodness. Oh, these slow guys, man. I can't stand it. And there's like nobody in free agency. Like I'll take a fast 55 overall player, man. But there's nobody.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
I'm gonna.
And with that, the lead is obtained.
Yeah, they're all taken.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Yeah, I gotta.
Past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
this guy, what was he doing? He was just like, couldn't decide where to go. He was like, I'm gonna sit here and fucking run in place.
Second down.
I gotta get him out of here. I don't trust him. All I've had is interceptions with this guy. Yeah, but I'm putting in the guy that got the touchdown, which is Cole McDaniel. He's only like 57 overall, which is why he threw that terrible pass. It bounced off and somehow turned into a reception.
McDonald sets to throw. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Yeah, he's pretty nice.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st down, Harris. They find some open field here.
Oh!
77 yards for him on the ground so far tonight. He's been terrific in this 1st half. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5
I got to get the ball out of your offense, man.
Body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little, and oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Oh. 99, you got a hold of me there.
1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge. these type of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in.
That was
on the ground with a pass rush.
That was a hilarious dive, man. You did woo.
And sets up first and goal inside the 10.
Oh, man.
Throwing is McDonald. The quick slant caught. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Second and goal from the 1. Now here's Snell, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Benny Snell, as the first half is winding down, and the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Boswell for the extra point.
Yeah.
And this is now
you can go for 2. You just can't. I could have gone for 2. I just can't fake kick.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the
I cannot remember.
Away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. They go play action. Mayfield. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That's caught one more time by Boyd. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence.
You're more than welcome to take it to me.
Keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call
what you going to do here? How are you going? Okay.
So with 1 second left in the half,
it was all over him.
Unit from the right hash.
That was a hell of a catch.
McPherson's kick is good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman.
That was a good game, man. I thought you honestly, I thought you were gonna kick my ass because, like, I thought you'd be way ahead of me by now. Because this team, you know, I haven't had much. This is only my 3rd game with them, or yeah, 3rd game with them. I was thinking, I figured it's not a bad game because I thought you were going to be way ahead of me because this is only my 3rd game with them. I only ran 2 games.
Back underway in the second half. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Yep.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it.
Ooh.
And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. McDonald.
Oh, it's early.
And it's intercepted.
Oh, man, why did he go to the blocker? You're headed direct to the blocker.
Bring it back. It's a pick six.
That was a good play. Or good defense.
It goes without
That's
saying.
too early.
I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Yeah, I threw it a second too early.
Right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Throwing after the interception. McDonald. He gets it complete to Harris. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And he'll lose yardage on the
too slow to run to the outside.
45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now here's another carry for Harris. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Out of the gun, McDonald.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Nice try, though.
Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield.
Shit. I missed the sack.
Hits him in stride.
And everybody's too slow. I had him sacked and I missed him.
Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th
That was
on the
my
year.
user mistake. I had him. I had the sack.
Quickly to add on to their lead.
I just,
Pearson on for the point after.
and then everybody back there is just too slow.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another.
I'm gonna make some major trades when I, no, I think I'm gonna make some major trades. Probably today. I'm gonna hit up. I'm gonna move.
Taken at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he.
Well, my safeties are nice. They got pretty good speed. It's just my linebackers, man. Yeah, no linebackers going to keep up with.
Here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll take this
He's got fucking manhandled, thrown on the ground. He's like, bitch, get off me.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them
it's all you.
They've got them frustrated right now.
Yeah, it's on comp.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 99 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now Joe Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. He's going to go up top
for
the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
He was freaking gone the whole time. And the safety just like, I mean, I've seen that shit. The safety just did not go into coverage soon enough.
Touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson.
No, I haven't adjusted anything on there. But that's just awareness right there, man.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Well, I can't get no passing. I'm just going to bury myself throwing the ball. So I'm just going to
offense here about ready for their next drive.
Run it the next 3 drives. And
play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling it.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop it on the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Looking to throw. McDonald escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And unable to connect to complete.
Come on.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Scramble drill there, partner.
That wasn't too bad.
Some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do.
We can get back in this game.
Unable to connect.
At least back into it. Come on.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to try and throw. He's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On third down, Mayfield.
Yeah. And it's like either way, one of those two guys are going to get me. That's a nice freaking lineup, dude. Chase and fucking Ochocinco.
Stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead will swell by 1 more.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Huh.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Yeah.
Last time out, went for it on fourth down.
That was like, I just made a choice to take one of them.
Turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
2nd and 15.
Back to throw. McDonald, quick completion here to Johnson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
There we go.
Whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
I get it now.
And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start.
From the gun, it's McDonald. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Fucking 4 guys. I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15.
4 guys.
The utter domination
here my tight end. I streaked out my tight end, and he is wide open. Yep.
It certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Is anybody going to stop this man? Oh, shit.
Right side.
Dude.
A big play there. 85 yards.
Wow, my guy could at least, like, I don't know, tripped him or something. Yeah.
Oh, and it's no good. He timed it wide left.
I don't think it's gonna
keep our score right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
Looking to throw on second down. McDonald, he gets this one to Johnson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Okay.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well.
He's not bad for 57 overall. I mean, I just pulled him out of free agency.
They don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators
it
wreaks havoc
kind of
because
off the wall.
they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
I should have stayed outside.
He'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been.
It's not my night.
I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Steelers on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. McDonald, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively, they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession.
Let's see if we can do this.
Being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Over the middle.
I didn't make it.
Schuster. And unable to break.
He didn't make it.
Stop him a few yards shy. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail.
Well, I can't blitz yet. I don't have the linebackers to do it. That blitzes. Oh, I play better with the Rams, way better, but.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 20.
Okay, I didn't know you were just going to stop blocking him.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Harris going to get it again on second down.
And he's going to be
I'm not going to get no block.
Scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Yeah.
My goodness, another interception.
Yeah.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
I need to stop doing that. I'm gonna ruin this guy's bat.
30-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
Yeah.
I love the way
So Bush is awesome, but he gets touched, he gets blocked completely.
Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment.
Hey.
Today, his assignment, find the football. And he's
And everybody else is too slow to blitz.
They've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Well, partner, nothing but praise for me for this offense. They have been tremendous all all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a
Yeah,
master class
got a good
in
offense.
offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Mayfield to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Switch up, switch up. Alert, 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 alert. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Let's go, let's go.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield.
Yep.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Nope. Too long, too far.
Score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McPherson now for the extra point. Now this one
I'm gonna have to see what I can do.
As they just add on to their big lead.
I'm gonna have to see what Kevin. I'm gonna hit Kevin up and see what he's got over there.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Wilson.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Harris, and he'll wind up losing yardage here. Back
they're not doing anything now. I don't even want
to. A loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Right.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
And even 100 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Third down.
Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Wow. I don't know what he was like stuttering for. It's like he was wide open to just go.
And you know something? A lot of it's been power running.
Yeah, it's like.
On 3rd down, didn't it?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
They tweaked the linebackers to be so much more faster. That way it slows the run game.
From one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
57's Mike 57. I got it.
On the give, this is Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
They must have called a penalty on me.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Claypool.
Well, at least I got some passing. My QB, that his morale was pretty low. Good game, man.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defense.
Dude, I